everybody, and welcome to this week's video. Can I just say, first of all, a massive big thank you for those people who've been reaching out and actually, telling me nice things, that they like getting the video and that they're enjoying listening to the content and, all of the above. I'm not like saying to people who haven't reached out, I'm saying to those that have, truly appreciate, because the thing is, you know what, when I sit here and I do a video, I really don't know always if what I'm saying is of interest or if it gives you value or if it actually helps you out. And when I get those messages back that say, wow, and thank you, you really helped me, it truly makes my heart feel happy. So look, at a huge shout out to thank all of those who have. So this week I've been away for 5 days on holidays, and I was just thinking, there's so many things that I could actually put into this video. I think it's because I've been away and I've had the time to actually get a bit of distance on life, or get a bit of perspective, I suppose. I think I may have shared recently, or if I haven't, I'll share it now. But, one of my favorite sayings that I've heard this year is that when you're in the frame, you can't see the picture. And I think that's, think about that for a second. When you're in the frame, you cannot see the whole picture. And I think that goes for all of our lives, yeah? We kind of only see what we see. Often we just see what's ahead of us or what's in front of us. Anyway, for me and the holidays, it's really given me a bit of perspective, and it's also meant that I am going to be implementing some business changes come the new year, come January. Now, I don't want to necessarily go into them in this video, but suffice to say that it really has, allowed me to actually, think back and actually get some direction. But the funny or strange thing is that what I'm going to do now is actually something I probably wanted to do a few years ago, if the truth be known. And intuitively, it felt like the right thing to do, the right move to make, but I didn't take it. And I guess really, if I'm brutally honest, the reason I didn't take it is, and maybe you can resonate with this, is sometimes when we want to do some changes, there's a level of fear. There's a level of fear about giving up the known to actually move into the unknown. And that even goes for me, who does all this work and who really kind of is committed. I still have, when I look back and I think, wow, I knew intuitively. I knew that's what I really needed to do. And I got the opinions of others, which is not their fault. It's me looking for external validation. And then I didn't go with what my gut said. And so I suppose my question to you as you watch this video, I want you to have a think about it. Is there some things in your life at the moment that intuitively is the right path for you, is the right thing for you to do? And for whatever reason, maybe it's fear, maybe it's whatever, maybe it's money, maybe who knows what, but you've been holding back. But at the end of the day, deep down, this is what you know that you need to do. And if that is the case, I suggest that, it's coming up, New Year is going to be happening and not that long away. We've only got just over 2 months left in this year. So maybe to actually think about start actually making some plans to make it happen. Because the thing is, not everything has to be done. Like it's not like a cut over, like it's the end of one year and the beginning of another. Sometimes things take a few steps. And so, if there's intuitively something that you've been holding back and you think, I want to, I'm going to suggest that this is a good time. October is a good time to think about the changes that you want to make over the coming months. Now, the other good piece of news is that if you have been, working with me or following me or whatever it may be, you'll have known that for the last, I'd say 12 months, maybe even more, I've been planning and talking and thinking about actually running group hypnosis sessions. And then the plan was, do I do it as a membership or do I do it as a one-off? What do I do it for new people? Do I only do it for people who've worked with me? All of these zillion questions. So I've made a real simple decision. And that decision is that the first Tuesday, that's right, the first Tuesday of every month. Now, I'm not 100% sure about January because I may be taking time off in January, but outside of that, the other 11 months, the first Tuesday at every single month between 7 and 8 Queensland, Australia time, and I'll be reminding you of this again, I'm going to run free group hypnosis sessions. And that means that the first one actually starts next Tuesday. What do I want it to be on? Well, I've decided that the first one, the appropriate topic, I believe, is overwhelm. Because it's getting to that time of the year when overwhelm sometimes can actually, creep in or sometimes hit us like a ton of bricks. So because I'm starting off doing it, I'm not making it available to massive numbers. I'm literally cutting the numbers to like 20, 30 people. I think it's 30 max. So if you are interested, if you genuinely want your spot, then you need to click on the link in this email and actually secure it now. Now, I know a lot of people say, oh, I'm limiting this, I'm limiting that. I truly am limiting it because I am, at the more infant stages of doing group hypnosis online. You all know that I do online hypnosis and I do one-on-one hypnosis. I can do it literally in my sleep, but doing group hypnosis. Now, does that mean that you have to share your deep, dark secrets? Does that mean that you're going to be like having yourself vulnerable? No, it does not. I'm covering overwhelm. In fact, you can turn up and actually not say anything if you don't want to. You can turn up and not have your camera on. I'd prefer if you did, but if you don't want to, you can still do it. The most important thing is that you actually get some help, some work, some assistance with overwhelm, and that you've got an audio that you will be able to access within 24 hours of the session, so you'll be able to actually listen to that until the following month. And then in that month, I would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear, what changes you've made, and I'd love to hear some of the other topics that you would like covered. This is the opportunity, this is it. So that's it for now. So, again, thank you very much for watching my videos. From my heart, I truly appreciate it. And I look forward to helping you with whatever it is that you want help with over the coming months. Until then, remember, it is possible to make the change. See you then.